What's up, folks? How you doing, Sunday Fun Day League? If you thought I was gonna be humble, that was just some bullshit in chat, just to make you think things have changed. Uh, Sometimes you take a couple of lumps on the head. Sadly, Le'Veon's smell is gone, and I have no surprise. It would be no surprise to me if I was like, Lev smell and the grab bags of poop next year or something like that. Because good God, but hey, he went on the IR, opened up a space for. Oh, Kyle. Oh, oh. 0-1, just like me, but without a Benny Snell. Oh man, must be something. Sadly, we all missed out on Brown. Oh, Sean is my sensei. Went ultra hard on him. And then I think we went hard on another person. He's like pretty low on fab now. Sadly, part of the 25 I used up is gone. But don't worry, I got bid right. Tied the man that was 0-1 also, but he just had more points than me. So, he's much more gifted. And they, just gifted me most likely what could be a starting running back that because James Conner can't stay healthy. And I know because I had him last year or the year before. So let's get right down to it, gang. There was some absolute turds going down here, and I may have been part of them turds, but I'm a hopeful turd. We go and we check things out. Come on, wait one. And you're all like, this team sucks, this, that, and the other. And like most of my teams played like some of the better defenses in the game, and just terrible script. Like Chubb was averaging 6 yards a carry, but Baltimore was beating up on Cleveland so bad it didn't matter. Bell got hurt, which sucks, but he's on the IR now. And Benny Snell's in his place, so we all right there. Hollywood did all right. Lutz did all right. Evan Ingram had like 7 and I think almost eight targets or something like that, and just got a little unlucky. Boyd was a mistake. It's clearly AJ Green that's going to be there, so I'm going to make that adjustment. Jones didn't look too bad. Pittsburgh, pretty good defense, but I think we all knew that. Burrow was a ballsy, but apparently Baker Mayfield's going to be a turd. One thing I noticed is looking on those waivers, there's no starting quarterbacks at all on the waivers. So even if he sucks, I can't quite drop him. Kenny Galladay not playing since he was one of my more expensive plays. That absolutely sucked, but Mostert is the guy who I thought he was going to be, so that's nice. Just gotta have a little positive regression in some of these guys, and because that sucked, and we don't always get 25-point Rodney Anderson or Adam Thielen gigs, so 33 for him. Fuck, the old 2 TD days. So I just need to get mine. I'm not too worried. I'm gonna work the waiver wire, work it perfectly so we can watch Kyle. Just so salty. So good. Dylan's got a pretty good team. I can't believe he didn't go after James Conner. He must be because he's kind of Singletary is supposed to be the starting back there, but Moss kind of did a lot of splitting, and Akers kind of lost out to Brown. I don't know. I mean, he could be all right, I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. He's got Goddard or Gettert, whatever you want to call him. So I definitely see him starting over Doyle in the future. Dylan might actually, not Dylan this team, but like anyone, like a injury to Connor that lingers, and and saying something like where Taylor maybe doesn't get all the. Oh no, he's gonna get catches. Phillip Rivers just dump off Donnie, so he'll be all right. I see good things in his future. He finally broke his curse. He's trying to bring his record up against me, so I get behind that. Breaker of chains, just heartbreaking. The thing is even if you did optimum for both, he still gets dunked on by the gangbang. We knew his team was good. His team Like he got only two slight over performances. Like I don't know. Like both have good teams. Uh, just think if you could be starting someone other than Edmonds, like a Snell, because J.K. Dobbins, that's just vulture time action. Kelly's gonna be all right. You're not terrible on running backs, and Sanders is out, so like, you got a pretty good deep team. You'll be all right. And it looks like, holy fuck, I think we just screwed up. I think we let Holden get us, and he's starting Zach Moss. Is that real? And he's got Naheem Himes. Ooh, this guy got it going on. Fuck. We're gonna just need him to be Holden to like lose this season because everything looks good there. The Chaluper with an absolute devastating 190 loss to the Priya Prism boy. Everything's looking good there. Honestly, let's just get off what happened last week. We already know. We already know. So let's see. This week, I got the Jets rolling. Still sucks I can't use Galladay. It's a bummer. But depending on, I'll probably move some people around. Definitely probably don't want to start Montgomery if I don't have to. Fuck, that sucks. But you never know. Because Judy didn't blow it away. He's got questionable. He's got some decent people too. T.Y. Waller. I mean, I'm never gonna say that dudes are gonna beat me. Yeah, Gordon had a decent game. Lindsey stays out, he'll be all right. But it doesn't matter because I'm gonna beat him. Just fair and square. Just beat him. I'm due for some positive regression. Breakage. Sean is my fantasy sensei. Fucking good lord, this team. So good. And the problem is he's got Michael Thomas is doubtful. My God. Oh man, one third of his entire budget just dead on the bench, dead in the water. Oh fuck, Dookie, you gotta find someone to start instead of Duke Johnson. Wow, incredible. Looks like Breaker Chain's gonna get off the schneid this time because he's got a good team. He copied a lot of the picks I had last year, and I can understand why. I had a good team last year, so you just kind of have to follow up with good choices. He'll be following up my team from the next year too, because it's gonna start performing here soon anyway. So I completely understand why. And it's just absolutely delightful to watch. You know, someone follow in my footsteps. It's kind. Let's see. Next is waste of $100. All right, I hope he's got all of his things in a row. He's feeling good. He's doing good. He's not tilted anymore. And he's plugging Brown immediately. Kenyon Drake, Mixon, Teddy Bridgie, Devontae Moore. And Wentz. I don't know about Wentz, man. I know you guys love your Eagles, but like the man got sacked 8 times. Like, oh, block. I mean, he still put up, but I mean, good lord, like he's had trouble staying healthy. Hopefully, they can remedy something so you guys don't lose your like starting quarterback for the year. Because you can't have someone get sacked 8 times and hit how many times? Because I watched the video and a few of those sacks, you could just saw like Wentz laying there on the field like, fuck this. Godwin going down, I think, and Sutton being iffy. Like those are 2 pretty brutal things for you there. I don't know if Godwin doesn't start. I don't know if you beat him, but like because I think he's due for a big one. But, and if Kittle doesn't start for Sean, he's done. Chris Herndon is gonna get in there. He's done. Austin Hooper looks terrible. Hopefully Njoku going down will get me. Oh, Dylan. Dillian. Cook. He's still starting fucking Zach Moss. Unbelievable. Ertz. Actually, I think Dylan beats the gangbang this week. I think he beats him straight up. Like, I think he got lucky with Moss. I think that Ertz is gonna start losing market. Like, he's gonna start getting blown out by Goddard. Like, um, and he's starting Hawkinson too. That holds up only as long as Galladay's down. So maybe, but I'm surprised he's starting Moss over Nahi Hines. In the current way that Holden's got his roster, I think he loses to Dylan. I had Dylan taking that one down. Chaluper and Gee. Mm. Wide receivers are so good, but she's got absolute just graveyard of second option backs. Oh, Chalupa. Fuck. She even got Mike Evans on the bench, man. Like, her wide receivers are stupid. That's so good. But man, that fall off after Ingram. Like, in fact, you just don't have great backs, do you? How did Ingram even do? Ingram did fucking terrible. Ooh, in a blowout. That's troubling. Ooh. And Gee, Hunt, Carson, Gibson. How did Gibson do last week? Oh. COVID, Fournette, Hyde. You really just... I guess you just don't have... You got Kelsey. I mean, you got a good team. You're just so thin. You're so thin. You got... Hopefully you don't take any injuries, my man. Kareem Hunt could be good. I don't know. Just depends. If they're beating on the Bengals, I expect a lot of Chubb. If the Bengals are beating up on the Browns, I expect a lot of Hunt again. But then again, last week they literally just ran Hunt out. I'm going to just say fudge. I think Chalupa, no. She has no running back options. It's going to be Gee. It's Gee. Alright, and finally, DFL Lucky Punk and Priapism Boy doing his old filling them in slowly. Rivers, Tua. I mean, hell, he's got 4 quarterbacks rostered. Fuck. Eckler was a surprise because Tyrod Taylor does not dump to running backs, so that was probably not what you wanted to see. Kind of like Kareem Hunt running the game out for me the other game, but Eckler still had a good game. Ish. I mean, less than 12 points. That's not why we got either one of those guys. Sucks, man. Tyreek, Metcalf, Harmon. Huh? He's gonna put together another good one. Ooh, Rob Gronkowski still trotting him out there. Gurley, Jones. I think Priapism's gonna take this one down. But really, really, the best part of all of this, is when we watched the sadness roll over Kyle. And let's talk about, we'll move on from that. I'm trying to find where the waiver clears are. I'll just pull out my phone because I'm like a boomer when it comes to video technology, though my house is wired well. I just suck at trying to do editing of any kind. And that's why you see me do absolute terrible editing on this. Well, none. Like, that's incorrect. It would be no editing. No editing would be what I do on this. Can't even call it terrible. Well, worse than terrible, actually. Let's see. Miles Gaskin. Dak getting in there with Gaskin. Oh, they want the third. There's a lot of interest in that Green Bay third option. Let's see if I really like people going in hard. 25, a good strong bet. Fudge. And let's go with the Brown, Malcolm Brown. So it looked like Sean came in and like dropped just under half of his fab on Brown. Is it Malcolm? Yeah, it's Malcolm. And I mean, dude had a good game, looked good. Problem is Akers is there, but I mean I can't say anything because I was going for 54, 71, 54, 51, 51, 42, 33, 26, and then 20. I don't know. I guess you just kind of toss your name in the hat and hoping no one was paying attention in this league. I mean, hell, there's not a starting quarterback in the damn in the player pool, and pretty much there's like almost no sleepers to be found anymore. Like it's pretty it's pretty barren on that on the old waiver wire right now, which is tough. And then Russell Gage 21 when the only other person bid one, so I feel you for that. The snow was fun, like that was quite the treat. And how many? 4 people. I was surprised to see no Dylan in on that one, considering that it's his handcuff, but you never know. Logan Thomas, there was one. Dax, you were just trying to get everything for free. I can't help but notice. You're just like, let me just order up everything, 11 a buck. And Midnight Roland, Scott Miller. Do you feel lucky, Punk? You've got 150. You've got 150 fab dollars, and you can't be pushed to even bid one. You're bidding zero on the first waiver wire weekend of the year. Bidding zero, credible. Bidding zero on Tua. That made sense. That's a backup quarterback on a bad team. So yeah, you're gonna throw zero out there. But literally, people are bidding zero week one when you got 150, and then they're gonna get to the end of the season like we saw last year, and they're gonna have like $110 in fab, didn't make any legit waiver wire moves, and they're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna drop 70 on this dude that is not even a good start. And you're just doing it because you're panicking because the end of the season's coming up. You did nothing with your resources, and you're backsliding either into the playoffs or you're backsliding out of the playoffs. So good luck. Hopefully you guys can kind of figure some stuff out. And plus, I want you to spend your fucking fab. So choose my message the way you want to see it. Either 1, you're not spending enough fab, or 2, maybe you should spend more fab. Maybe 3, you're overspending your fab. But just realize being inactive just benefits me. All right. Anyways, I hope you guys are going to be Bengals fans this Thursday. I know you probably won't, but you guys should tune in and watch the future of quarterbacking coming around. I say that knowing that he's most likely going to get killed by the Cleveland front line. But fuck it. Got to be cocky at some point. Later, guys.